What's up, everybody? Swiftwings here, and welcome back to Death Stranding. I have teleported over to Capital Nod City, and we are now headed towards the incinerator so that we can go see what that light was that somebody was talking about. It's just right there, so we're not going too far, so I didn't get a vehicle, especially since we gotta climb a mountain too. So it should be fairly easy trip. I'm not expecting too much to happen, but you never know. That's the reason I have the anti-BT handgun. Man, there's a lot of stuff around here now. I wonder if anybody has any zip lines up here already. Doesn't look like it. There is a bridge, though. That's nice. When you recharge stations, too? Igor's ladder looks like it's getting a little bit beat up. Not as bad as mine is, apparently, though. Apparently mine is gone. It's disintegrated or something. Shit, already? Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. All right. Okay. Chemicals. The fuck are chemicals? Is that a new thing added? Do we now have another resource? Oh. Maybe that was it right there. They seem to be concentrated around the front, so we should be okay going over here.
There we go.
I'm thinking that may have been what the light was, because that's the same thing that they were saying about in Capital Knot as well. I think that was it. Is the ladder seriously ruined already? No. I don't know what they're talking about. Where does that go? May lead straight down to where might be a faster way than going all the way back to Capital. Metals. Do I want to grab any chemicals? No. Oh well, too late now.
You picked this up for me? You shouldn't have. Really.
Oh, this will be right at home in my collection.
Thank you kindly, Sam. I'll treasure it.
What a wonderful gift. Thank you, Sam.
That's sweet of you, Sam.
Thank you for your contribution.
Well, my OBS crashed, so that was happened. Luckily, it seems like I didn't lose the footage though from before it crashed, so that's a good thing.
That was close.
And then I got to the distro center south of Lake Knot, and I was told about a porter that's injured, needing help. So that's where I'm headed now. It's off in that direction. Right there. So yeah, I'm probably gonna be running for a little bit, so yeah, I'll probably see y'all in a few.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Keeping up.
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons.
The skin on my teeth. almost there.
Looks like they're secure. Now bring them home. You did good, Sam. Thanks to you, that porter's still breathing. We've also managed to complete a working prototype for a new type of autonomous delivery bot. Feel free to fabricate one for yourself. Be advised, however, that you can only have a single unit active in a given region.
Oh yeah, I got something for you. Hope you find a use for it.
Alright, so we have returned the porter. I've got all of the equipment that we're gonna need. I think we may need more, I don't know. And I have our vehicle that we're going to be taking. I hope this will be a decent vehicle for what we're doing.
Have a pleasant journey.
Oh shit. So let's get going.
Someone's happy.
Now eventually we're headed to Mountain Knot. Now the road in front of us, it's not quite complete. As you can see, it stops right there just above where my crates are. That's as far as I've made it with that road. That road keeps on going and it's expensive. But we're also not connected to the network, so it's a lot more expensive than it would be. But as you can see, the road connects all the way over to here into Mountain Knot. However, the way that we are going, way that they wanted us to go as well, is up here. And this is as far as I got with this road, because this is not on the network either, which this is where we're headed. So we're just going to be driving back through here. And right here, this is the area we got the companion cube from. It's like an abandoned factory or something. And there are still BTs there. At least there were whenever I drove through a little bit ago. But yeah, there's all of these road markers still to do. And there are so many.
Weapons restrictions.
So yeah, still a lot of roads to go. Which is unfortunate because they're expensive as shit. At least we can speed through this part though, because you know, energy zone. Once we get over to that other area though, we won't really be able to drive this fast. One, because of BTs, but two, because it just drains the power too much. And here is our turn. It has been raining over this area a lot too, so I wouldn't be surprised if we start getting some timefall coming up really soon. Especially if the BTs are still right over there at the factory, which I'm fairly certain that they will be.
What can't you do?
Keep on keeping on.
Yep, there it is. Hopefully, they haven't respawned or anything. Like the ones that I've already taken out. I'm hoping that I don't have to get off my bike. So if we just follow the river, essentially we'll end up going along the lines of the road as well, kind of. That one seems a little close. I think we're almost out of their territory. Yep, and there we go. Essentially, we're just going to be following these road markers for a little bit. A little bit around the corner is where we're going to go up to the way station. And that right there, that tower up ahead of us is actually a smokestack for the incinerator. Yeah, I think this might be the way I came up. Or maybe? Let's see. It does not appear to be. Maybe. Let's see. I mean, we're making it up. Hey, there's the way I came up before. I found it. No need to worry.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Delivering cargo.
Oh, you must be Sam Bridges. That one-man expedition team? They may be cut off up here, but word still travels. We've heard all about the Great Deliverer, the BT Buster, the terrorist, stopper. I'm still working on that last one. Well, I'm just stoked to meet you, man. So, what you got for us? Whoa, incredible. This will be a huge help. Thanks. You're not gonna even recognize the way station when we're through.
Sweet. Almost 3 stars.
All right. All we need now is to get jacked into the network. Am I right?
That's a strange way to connect. Armor plate. Nice. Non-lethal assault rifle. Interesting.
Man, it sure feels good to be part of the UCA for real. We've been literally marooned on an island for way too long. I can't wait to reconnect with everyone at HQ. Patching up this place is gonna take some work, but I'm feeling revved up and ready to go like never before. We won't let our country down. Thanks, Sam. And good luck out there. Not that you need it. You're gonna hit the West Coast before you know it.
Good work, Sam. Next, you need to extend the network to the distro center north of the city. Now'd be a damn good time to do it, too, as they just sent out an SOS call. Info's still coming in, but it looks like there's been an accident, and we've got injured in need of assistance. Check the delivery terminal for details.
Some just
Good work. New order
great.
available. Please access delivery terminal.
Okay. And I have made my way here before as well.
That's armor for your shoulders and legs. The downside is that you won't be able to carry cargo on top of it. You'll have to weigh the pros and cons.
Kind of want it.
Remember, Sam, when... Review your gear
Oh.
and bring only what you need to make it to your destination as fast as possible.
Trying to think. We'll put this on the tool rack. That'd be good. Try this out first. If we need it. I'm hoping that we can get through without even being noticed. I do know, like, somewhat of a decent route that might not be noticed, but quite honestly, you never really know what you're going to come across.
Restrictions lifted.
Oh yeah, it's this way. Oh, the roads still aren't built. Expected to die in 38 minutes. If that happens, this incinerator will definitely be getting used at that point. But let's hope we can make it there before we need to use the incinerator. There's a chance that we may need to use the incinerator anyways once we get there. There may already be dead, we don't know. Alright, so the road does come this way, and it looks like you should be going that way, but no. The road actually goes up over this way. Still not quite sure how it all connects, but you know, I'm sure it will somehow, and it'll make sense. Maybe. But also, if we went up that other way that looked easier, there's actually a mule camp right there. scanner pop up. So when I came through here before, those floating things are all I saw. Don't exactly know what they are, but they do have gear in them. They're just... I don't know what the hell they are. There we go. Looking for my road markers. That's how I know where to go. This gets us close to the mule camp, but we should be just far enough outside of it to not be noticed. Hopefully. Oops. Oh no. Battery's running low. Where are we going? Okay, so yeah. Following these is somewhat the most efficient way. Though I possibly should have gotten a long-range one. Might have been a smarter idea. So I'm pretty sure I have a PCC, but I don't remember. And it's just right there too, so I'd really hate to have to leave my bike and just go running the rest of the way.
Your family watching.
Yes, 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 and we're almost there.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Yeah, this place is kind of rough. Looks kind of like shit.
Decontaminating. Battery low. Please charge vehicle.
Look at that. 34 minutes to spare.
Thank you so much. Our med team should have no trouble patching him up now. You're a lifesaver. I can't believe how fast you were. Hey, watch yourself out there. You're ashamed to lose someone with your skills.
Two stars.
Wasn't an accident, by the way. It was an attack. Someone slipped explosives into a parcel we processed. Separatist assholes think this land is theirs for the taking. They may be right. Any one of us could have handled that package. Fuck me. We have to be more careful. Beef up our security. At least we didn't lose anyone this time. Thank you, Sam. Really. I hear the chiral network is coming along. You think the signal's strong enough to reach us here? I hope so. Give it a try, huh?
It should be. I've got plenty of connections linking all the way over to here, so should be fine. Now the issues with the limiters, that's another story. Gotta get to Mountain Knot for that. Damn, that put us way out.
Sam, with the help of the chiral network, we've recovered experimental data which should provide a boost to our ongoing research and development initiatives. As a matter of fact, we've already made one breakthrough that can be applied to our weapons programs. Hematic rounds, anti-BT ammunition that utilizes the unique properties of your own blood. However, it's important to remember that with each shot fired, you'll be expending a small quantity of your own blood. And depending on the situation, you may be better off switching back to conventional ammo. Further details can be found in the list of equipment available for fabrication.
I'll keep the level 1 right now.
It worked? Oh, that's great. We've been starving for info. And if we run into any more trouble, we can get the word out sooner. I can't thank you enough.
All right, Sam. There aren't any more stops to make before Mountain Knot City. But this last leg will be the hardest yet. Rest up at the private room and check your gear before you set out.
Amelie!
Higgs and his people came. They finally reached Edge Knot City. There's no escape for me now. Everyone's dead, the city's destroyed, and what's left is crawling with BTs. They're everywhere.
Where's your Kipu?
But I was able to sneak away and reach out to you. This might be our last chance to talk like this. I just wanted you to know that I'm safe. For now. Promise me you'll keep building the chiral network. It's our only hope for the future. It's my only hope for freedom. And when you've finished, we can go back east together.
Amelie, your Kipu, where is it?
Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Hey Sam, I have some new info you should hear. Recently recovered thanks to your efforts to expand the chiral network. It concerns BBs. I dug this up on my own, just to be clear. No one ordered me to look. And if anyone asked, put it all on me. No need for you to deal with any blowback. You were just listening to me ramble on the wire, okay? Anyway, it looks like Bridges wasn't the first to bring back BB tech. It was a group of separatists. Terrorists opposed to UCA expansion, according to the records. They started using them about 3 years ago. Right around the time Bridges 1 was putting plans in place to head west. Seems these separatists were having trouble with BTs too, and figured that if they could track them, they might be able to steer them into our path. When Bridges caught wind of this, the decision was made to fight fire with fire, to start using BBs as a countermeasure. It's possible yours was commissioned for that very purpose, a fact I think someone may have tried to conceal, judging by the absence of BB-28's service record. I always found it strange that we were so willing to utilize technology we barely understood. Now we know why. We've been aping methods and techniques employed by others from the start. There's more you should know. It's about the original Bridge Baby experiments. Piecing together what little I could find, it looks like they started around the time of the Death Stranding. They were conducted on the island of Manhattan off the East Coast, which was completely and utterly obliterated by what was almost certainly a void out. Back then, these experiments had the full support and approval of the American government. It's all just guesswork, but I suspect the BB program was conceived to help gain a better understanding of the nature of the Death Stranding. However, due to ethical and safety concerns, public opinion was strongly against the program. Still, they pressed on, and in their desperation to make sense of the greatest disaster of their age, I think they caused another. I should also mention that the president himself was killed in the blast. It was after his death, when he was succeeded by then Vice President Strand, that the experiments were suspended by executive decree. Documents were shredded, facilities were decommissioned, and every effort was made to pretend that BBs had never even existed. Which begs the question how some random separatist group was capable of resurrecting the tech decades later. I'll let you know if I turn up anything enlightening.
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
Stuff just keeping more and more convoluted.
The people of Mountain Knot City have a pressing problem that needs to be addressed. A tar-like substance has been bubbling up from beneath the ground near them. They're seeing more of it by the minute, and it won't be long before it spreads into the city. There have already been reports of ejecta inside the outer walls. If nothing is done, the whole city might be swallowed by a sea of tar in the near future. There's an order from Mountain Knot City. Check the details on the delivery terminal.
Mountain Knots. I'll worry about that one later. You know what, I'll just stick with this one for now. You know what? I'm going to store it for now.
Be advised, Sam. The case for that antimatter bomb was not designed for long-distance transport. The magnetic traps that keep the antimatter sequestered are delicate. A powerful impact, reckless driving, an unbalanced carrier. There are all kinds of ways the traps could fail. Any abnormalities detected within the case should trigger an alarm. If it goes off, you're doing it wrong. And if the bomb goes off, we'll have a disaster on our hands. The kind we can't come back from.
Well, shit.
Order assigned.
I'm gonna get a new vehicle, a long-range vehicle, though. And I don't want a car because those are too big. Alright. It's time to get going.
Safe travels. Keep on keeping on.
Gotta be careful with this one. Easy.
Gotta be more careful. One I know I crossed here. Oh no, I crossed down there. Okay. Where to now? Alright, so the thing is I actually need to come out this way to avoid these guys. So I just need to follow this heading, roughly.
Okay, there you go, Speed Demon.
Oh my god, this thing needs to chill the fuck out. How do I want to get over there? shit. Maybe right over here. Fuck, man.
What can't you do?
Okay. This should be okay. But we need to stay wide. This thing on my back needs to chill. Okay. Let me see. All right. So we do need to go this way, and we need to take the right river path. So that one right there. However, if you look right above my head, you can see some strands there. So yes, there are BTs there. And some on the other side of the river as well. If they're still somewhat cleared out from whenever I came through here before, we might be able to hug the river and be okay. But there's no telling really. Hopefully this is one of the shallow ones. Yes, it is. Okay.
Still got it.
Now we just gotta be careful. Get over towards the river maybe. Here's where I came through before, right here, this little path. Saw that one right over on the right. Okay, I see one on the right, but it's a little ways in, so we might be okay. Where's this one? There's multiple right there. It's seeming like right on the river's edge is still fairly safe. Just gotta take it easy, be quiet, don't cause too much noise or issues. Don't try to go too quickly right now. Just be careful. Got those two there. I don't know where my path went. Turn left, turn left, turn left, turn left. That's right. I was over there. I crossed the river like somewhere right around there. That's what I did before. I was in a center area. Which I think I want to head back over there. Okay. So here's my path again. I think this may be the end of them. Yes. Or at least it should be. Unless more have been added up here. And this is where I crossed the river initially. I was really trying to follow the road markers. Just so I could get them all on the map. Now here's where things get a bit hairy. Okay, so there's a cave. That's where I found one of the memory sticks, which means we're getting close. So we just gotta figure out where we are going to go up at. Maybe right there. Maybe right there. Just gotta see how the river is. Shit, that's red. That's red.
I wonder if anyone's watching.
That sucks, because that seems like it might be the best path. That's all red. I might have crossed right here, where there's the least red. I think I used the stones. Son of a bitch. Alright, now that we're all saved up,
Come on, let's roll.
if we die, we should come right back here, so let's test this out. Let's see if we can make this. Yes, yes, yes. That is what's up. Now we can just follow the path.
Okay, here you go, Speed Demon.
Thing is, though, how far do we go? We can keep going this way for a little bit further. Let off the gas a little bit. All right, come on. And there is the tar pit.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected.
There we go.
All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating soon. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
All right. And we have made it to Mountain Knot City.
Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
Wow, not even 1 star.
The hell do you think you're doing, Bridges? That network you're building is carrying some nasty stuff. Stuff nobody would want anywhere near them. I thought you people would have figured that out by now. We want no part of your chiral network or the UCA.
That voice. Is that you, Mama? You hit your head there, Mama?
I'm not yours, and yours is no kind of mother.
All right. Enough games, Mama.
I don't think you heard me, mister. Mountain Knot City is telling you and the UCA to take a hike. You people keep doing what you're doing, and you're gonna put us right back on the road to the Death Stranding. We didn't ask for you to come and tell us how to live our lives. We'll decide that for ourselves, thank you very much. All we want from you is the occasional delivery. Nothing else.
So you speak for the city.
That's right. I'm in charge. The name's Lochner.
Lochner? Hold up, I need to talk to you. You're a technician, right?
Look, go home and don't come back.
Listen to me, damn it. I need your help.
Well, we don't need yours, Bridges. You're only making things worse.
Sorry you had to deal with that, Sam. She's the boss over there, and she's not afraid to lay down the law. We need her, and we need her people. We've lost too many others as it is. Without Mountain Knot City, the chiral network and the UCA will never be complete.
What now?
So, here's the thing. Sam, Lochner is Mama's twin sister. Former Bridges 1. Went west with the others. Second group, just like Mama. Mama's not her real name, of course. That'd be Malingen. Both have dooms and both are scientific geniuses. Mama's primary field of expertise is applied physics. Lochner's is theoretical. Mama designed the Cupid hardware. Lochner, the software. They said they could converse over any distance. Said they had a special bond that led them. I don't know how that's possible, but I'll tell you this. There wouldn't be a chiral network without them. They were so close that some said they were like one person in two bodies. Might be why they were able to develop the Cupid. But they had a falling out after Malingen's accident. Lochner left Bridges and cut off all contact with us. I don't know what happened between them. But if we don't bring Lochner around, our plans to make America whole again are finished. Not that I'm asking you to stick your nose in their personal business. Though if you did, it might help us figure out how to bring Lochner around. Which would be great, because our plans to make America whole again are finished without her. In the meantime, if you've got any bright ideas, feel free to give them a shot.
Good.
Hold on, we just got something in the mail. I have other mail that I need to read too, but this one... Alright, so good news, Sam. That antimatter bomb should stop the tar from spreading. Thanks for that. You really saved our bacon. I wasn't able to connect the Cupid, though. Lochner stopped in to stop me. She might not be in Bridges anymore, but she still calls the shots around here. There wasn't much I could do after that. It's not like I could ignore her. You know, she changed a lot ever since Mama got caught up in that terrorism stuff. Stands to reason, of course. What with their relationship? Still, even if it's not my place, I've got to ask, could you go and talk to Mom about it? I got a feeling they could patch things up if they get started speaking to each other again. If you do decide to go, check your private locker. I left you some extra supplies. Should help you get Mama's lab safe and sound. Thanks again, Sam. Okay, so Bridges Boots 3, boulder gun, climbing anchor ladder, and ladder. Is he wanting me to cross over the mountain? Or, I don't know. Wait, Bridges Boots 3, what am I wearing? I'm wearing Bridges Boots 2. The fuck? Durable has further enhanced the boots as almost boast excellent impact resistant, reducing the damage caused to both the wearer and their cargo by any bumpy landings. Spikes have also been added to improve grip on slippery surfaces. Interesting. Yeah, I'm taking that. Yeah, let's do that. Those boots need to go. I don't know why I still have them. You know what, fuck it. These are going in the private locker. Apparently I can't put anything. Oh wait, no, they're in the private locker now. Okay. So we need to go talk to Mama. Alright, so we need to make our way back. So there's either the route that we took, going all the way around, or could try to drive through the mountains and then hop onto the road. I kind of want to try that. I didn't drive last time I went through here, so I'm curious as to how it will be comparatively to me walking it, because that shit was slow. Like, really slow. I think I want to try that. So I'm going to do a save. Oh, I gotta get out the truck. Alright, and now I'm going to start driving through the snow, which is going to possibly destroy the vehicle before you even get to the other side. Because the snow damages stuff faster than the time fall does. But yeah, so I'm going to attempt this, and I'll probably bring you along for the ride. For parts of it. I don't know if I'll do the whole thing, just I guess it depends on how slow it is, honestly. But yeah, so we'll see. And hopefully I've got enough battery for this as well. I didn't think about that part.
Okay, there you go, Speed Demon.
Well, it's not exactly fast, but it's definitely not as slow as walking this shit.
Thanks for the help.
Keep on keeping on.
Do see some black strands up there. That doesn't look good. This is definitely a lot faster. It's a rough ride. There we go.
Hey, Sam. Thanks for coming back. Got something for you. These are your new cufflinks. They still work as a terminal, but I've added a weapon function. I was able to redesign everything from the ground up after the last connection.
They're weapons too now.
That's right. Cord cutters. I should explain. BTs are connected to the other side via umbilical cords, right? When those cords bring the matter of our world into contact with the antimatter of theirs, boom. Void out. But, just as Deadman theorized, your blood does have unique properties. It can be used to cut a BT's cord. So, I've added that function. Cut the cord of the BT, and it returns to the world of the dead. No BT, no void out. Win-win.
These things can cut them loose.
If you can get close enough without them noticing, yes.
Cord snipping super handcuffs.
Right. Let's try them out. Cut the cord connecting us. She's sound asleep. I made sure she got plenty of milk. Just do it. Please, Sam. Set us free. This world was never hers, but all the same, I didn't want her to leave it. Even though she's already lost. Truth is, she's not really my daughter.
The attack and everything, that was all a lie?
No, that part was true. My ovaries can't produce eggs, and Lochna has trouble with her uterus. Long story short, neither of us can have children. I was alright with it. I mean, children, who needs them, I thought. But my sister thought differently. Lochna wanted a child, someone to carry her genes. She fell in love with another member of Bridges, but he died in an accident. She was devastated, of course, as was I. Back then, strong emotions like that, I could feel hers, and she could feel mine. When I sensed her desire to join him, to end it, I went to her and said, let's have a baby. We took one of Lochna's eggs and fertilized it with his frozen sperm. And I carried it to term. A healthy baby grew inside of me. But then there was the attack. And our bond was severed. I wanted to tell her. But I was bound to the child. I couldn't just abandon her. But I was wrong. Lochna needs to know. You have to break some ties to forge others. Can't be tied to everything. If we're going to reconnect the world, I need to reconnect with my sister first. So please, Sam. Do it. Goodbye. take me home to Loch Ness. Sam, would you sit me up? I haven't been outside in a long time. It's just too much to take in all at once.
You sure? Thought you might be claustrophobic after your time in the rubble.
I'll be fine, so long as I can see out of the bag. The warmth of the light, the touch of the wind, the scent of the world. Lucky you. The two of you are still connected. Okay, Sam. Let's go.
I had a special surprise prepped and everything. But it looks to me like your hands are full. It's no biggie. We can always tweak the rules a bit.
You ready, Sam? Coming.
Woo! He looks hungry. All you gotta do to make it out alive is not get eaten. Sound like fun? Of course it does.
Run, Sam, run!
Well, fuck. We have one thing of grenades. I would have loved it if I could have, you know, completely destroyed it, but I definitely did not have the weapons for that. I would have loved to have had the weapons to take it out, but unfortunately, I did not remember or realize that that was going to happen. So, kinda screwed there, I guess. Good thing is that we kept Mama alive, so. Question is, can I drive? Yes. Yes, I can.
Okay.
My vehicle is a bit fucked, though. Hopefully it's not too fucked, though. It is dirty as hell, though. That's definitely for sure. This is not the way I probably should have come. Definitely is not. Well, at least the timefall washed away the chiral shit everywhere. Need to go further. Shit, it's almost ruined, apparently. Oh, fuck. What? The fuck? I'm not trying to do that right now. Alright. I wish that would fix my vehicle. Alright. So what I'm hoping is that I can go rest in a room. So if I can do that, then I'll be good. Why are there fucking vehicles on the road?
The hospital I was staying at was crushed by a bridge. Still have nightmares about it.
Well, damn, I am sorry.
Sam? The hospital I was staying at was crushed by a bridge. Still have nightmares about it. Still hear the crack before it all came tumbling down. I've been scared to death of bridges ever since. And yeah, I know how that must sound considering our employer. I'm scared of the dark too. Don't sleep anymore. Can't.
Well, we only have a few bridges to go on.
Keep on keeping up. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. Decontaminating soon. All clear. Welcome. Sand Portal Bridges. Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
There we go. So that did exactly what I was hoping it would. It healed us. Now I'm going to save here because I don't know if going over all these bridges, if it's actually going to hurt us in the mission or not. Because quite honestly, like, pretty much every way has bridges. I really don't want to have to do this on foot, but may have to. I don't really want to take her on bridges, but almost every route has bridges now. So far, we're okay. This is a rather big one. Okay. Here's an even bigger one, though. We're about to be off the bridge. All right, we're good. Unfortunately, it is raining here. So not the greatest situation, but you know, we'll fight through it.
Sam? Do you remember your own birth? Me, I remember being inside the womb. I wasn't alone. I could hear my mother's heartbeat. Hers and Lochna's. We were conjoined twins. One and the same before we were born. But then they tried to separate us with surgery. The operation was successful. We were still one. We knew each other's thoughts without saying a word. My joy was her joy. Her pain was my pain. And no distance was too great for us to overcome. Some might call it a kind of telepathy. Divided in body, joined in spirit. We had a beach just for us. One we shared. Our own private chiral network, you might say. With Cupids, we can build one that will let everyone share what Lochna and I have. I saw it all laid out before me after I signed up with Bridges. A network that could unite everyone, no matter how scattered or different. That would make us whole. It wouldn't be about bringing people into line. It would be about bringing them into the fold, where they would share and share alike. I knew it could change the world. With Amelie's help, we finalized the Cupid design. But after the attack and the birth, everything changed. For the first time in my life, Lochna wasn't there. But I'm not alone anymore. I can feel her again. She's close. Thank you, Sam. I feel whole again. You and me, sis. Me and you. I'm sorry, Lochna.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Interesting. The tar's gone.
Decontaminating suite. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Lincoln, no. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I love you so much. I love you so much. It's good to hear your voice again. I shouldn't have kept you in the dark. tried to save her. I couldn't. You don't have to say it anymore. Look, Nip. You need to fix his Cupid. I couldn't save our child, but you can save our world. Only you. I love you. You hear me? Forever. And always. Now, make the world whole, okay? Just like you make me. All that she went through, I had no idea. I thought she'd severed our bond on purpose, that she stole our child and ran. I fixed your Cupid like she asked. The limiter should be functioning properly now. There is one thing. Before I sat down to work, I took a long, hard look at the code. I'm pretty sure someone's tweaked it. Either that, or my memory's going to pieces.
Someone rewrote your code?
Rewrote might be overstating it. Let's just say it wasn't the latest version I released. And yet, because of it, I was finally reunited with Lincoln. Could be we found our culprit already. She died beneath the rubble, with our child still inside her. Her caw passed over to the other side, but her paw remained, bound to our dead daughter. She knew all of this, of course. That's why she kept one cuff loose. Didn't want anyone seeing her vitals. Shame she couldn't use her favorite invention. She did all that to keep me and our daughter safe. Sis? I can hear you. We're whole again. We're one. Like before in the womb, remember? Lingen. Lochna.
Well done, Sam. Thanks to you, Edgenut City is finally within reach. And you, Lochna. Your work will help ensure that the Chiral Network remains online. Together, we might just make it all the way west. Now then, Sam, there's something else you ought to know. We've been studying the data from when you claim you encountered those soldiers. We had audio, which doesn't paint a complete picture on its own, but the languages, the names, and terms we picked out, the munitions we could identify, everything seems to indicate that you were on a battlefield over 100 years ago. World War I, to be precise. It wasn't a dream. Wasn't a hallucination. Maybe you were spirited away to another dimension or something. And given the time discrepancies, maybe you were sent to a beach. Can't say anything for certain. That said, I've never heard of a beach turned into a battlefield. But beaches are shaped by the will of the people who inhabit them. Perhaps Hartman can offer a more rational explanation. Beaches are his specialty. Unfortunately, he's still outside the Chiral Network. Anyway, get some rest. No use dwelling on questions we can't answer yet.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Hello? Ooh! Looking for this? Surprise! Fragile warped me here. I finally got to visit the beach. Well, her beach. Don't worry, I didn't come all this way for the sightseeing. Your beloved BB has a serious issue. You may recall me explaining that these incubators connect BBs via the chiral network to their still mothers back at HQ. Bridge babies are quite literally bridges between this world and the other side. Their place is not here with us, nor with the BTs over there. They belong precisely in between, with no greater affinity for one world or the other. But BB-28 here has been leaning further and further towards the world of the living. Towards you, Sam.
It's because we're partners.
Partners? Sam, a BB's a tool, not a human being. Bridge, yes. Baby, no.
So tell me what the problem is.
This tool, this weapon, is transforming into a living being. It's gaining weight. Its brain activity is increasing. It's accumulating memories. BB-28 is becoming self-aware, becoming an actual child.
Doesn't sound like a problem to me.
It's hardware, Sam. Manufactured for a purpose. A purpose it cannot fulfill outside the pod. there is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it. Which hardly matters because at this point, it'll cease functioning within a couple of days.
Cease functioning?
That's right. Not even the pod will be enough. It'll be bricked.
What do we do?
We reset it. You'll have to leave it with me, of course. I'll cut the cord that links the two of you and then perform an operation that reconnects it to the other side. Think of it as a little tug to correct its alignment, to put it back where it belongs, right between the world of the living and the dead. But like I said, you'll have to be without it for a while.
You're sure this'll work?
Of course. One catch, though. The surgery may erase its memories.
Erase? They'll forget me?
Relax. The BB will still function as intended. You just have to trust me. Come on. I'm telling you, it's like a game. Just select retry and start again! And this is why I hate these things. Sam. I was already filthy from my trip through the beach. But now your BB has added insult to injury. No one can spy on us in here. It's just you and me. No audio records of what we say. No video for lip-reading analysis. Get closer. Die Hardman cannot know of this. Understood? I've been doing some digging into the first BB experiments. Officially, they were suspended by the government, following a void out which claimed the life of the then acting president. Documents were shredded. BB technology banned, yes? But obviously, the experiments continued in secret, on the direct orders of President Strand.
Bridget?
The BBs were essential to solving the mystery of the Death Stranding. Oh, she had big plans for them. They weren't designed just to be BT detectors. She wanted to incorporate them into the chiral network to facilitate travel to the beach. But none of her plans ever came to fruition. And now BB Tech has fallen into terrorist hands.
What's Die Hardman's part in this?
I'm afraid to find out. I don't know how long he was working for Strand. I don't even know his real name or his face. I thought you might, since you two go further back.
He was already wearing a mask when I met him. Something about burning his face.
Right. Sorry. Any data we have from back then is classified at the highest level. As far as I know, the director is the only one with clearance. But the chiral network presents a new opportunity. By compiling fragmented data in the public domain from all across the country, I might be able to piece together a little more of the puzzle. Be careful, Sam. They're watching. Well, Sam, you're a good sport. I'll give you that. Still, it's a fine way to get out of doing the laundry.
Just fix BB, all right?
Oh, no. You'll be doing the fixing. I'd never manage without your help. Check the delivery terminal upstairs for the details. When you're ready, of course.
Alright, and I think this is where I'm going to leave it off for today. If you like this, smash the thumbs up button, and I'll catch you next one. See ya.